Hello again, I am Blunty, and I know lately I've been pretty heavy on covering console stuff because, well, two next-gen consoles hitting the streets is a pretty big deal. But today, Sennheiser have announced two new premium pro-level type gaming headsets, and their first call of duty is to those of you with mouse claw RSI. There is some console love here too, but we'll get to that. And I've been lucky enough to be playing with these until today secret gaming headsets, so I can tell you all about exactly how good or crappy they are. Spoiler alert, they're good. So they call them the G4ME Zero and G4ME One. And yes, I'm sure they want us to pronounce the number 4 in the name as an A sound, so it spells game. Because, certain fonts make the number 4 look a bit like a capital A. But you know what? I've kind of a personal hatred of trying to cram this kind of idiotic 1997 style leet speak into a goddamn product name. So these are, and can only be, the G4ME gaming headsets, as far as I'm concerned. The two models are pretty similar in many respects, but are differentiated a bit, so there's a solid choice depending on what your personal preferences are. One of the things they share in common, however, is a very, very simple but very smart, and I don't know if any other headset out there does this, certainly none of the ones I've ever owned did, and it's friggin' beautiful in its genius. See, instead of having an inline control or some kind of switch or button on the headset themselves to mute the microphone, the mute switch is actually built into the articulating arm. So when you swing the boom mic up and out of the way, it automatically mutes the mic. So clever, easy, intuitive. It's one of those little design things that just makes me tingle with how elegantly clever it is. And while we're on the mics, the sound from them is a serious cut above most other gaming headsets. In fact, the whole voiceover for this video has been recorded using the G4ME Zero headset. And I did test with both of the mics and they are identical in their sound, so whichever way you go, you are assured of crispy, clean voice pickup. The microphone boom itself is nice and strong and solid and thick, and of course it has a flexing section to help you position it for the best quality and avoid popping your microphone and breathing into it with your nose and stuff like that, which always sounds awful. So let's look at the differences now. The G4ME Zero is designed as a closed earpad, meaning it'll very strongly acoustically isolate you from the noise of the outside world, and its pads are made from extremely soft leatherette and have a dual layer of memory foam. While the G4ME One still has the same over-the-ear ear cups that surround the ear, but they have a plush velvet on the cushioned pads and they don't seal out or indeed in sound as strongly as the Zero does. But they are supremely comfortable and also cooler to wear because of course velvet versus leatherette means getting sweaty is much less of an issue for long playtime sessions with the much more breathable G4ME Ones. Both headsets actually weigh the same though, a little over 300 grams, but the one feels, when you're wearing it, just a bit lighter. I think it's got something to do with the difference in the fit and feel of the material of the pads. But the Zero's stronger noise sealing and isolation means you are going to get a bit of a richer sound from it. In both cases though, the sound is great. Regular viewers may already know I've much faith in Sennheiser for the build quality and especially for their audio quality. And I guess unsurprisingly, seeing as these are built with the pro gamer premium types in mind, with fancy German engineered speakers and stuff, that they sound fantastic. It's a very crisp but not harsh sound, and there's plenty of bass for some lovely thick sounding explosions and the like. And again, the Zero has a bit of an edge on the lows too, thanks to the stronger acoustic isolating seal. But in both cases, the clarity and fidelity are really very nice. Both units have a dial on the side for quick and easy onboard volume adjustments. Both have a nice long cable that has a tough braided cover to keep them safe from accidental damage, and a Velcro strap so you can keep it all from getting into a tangled nightmare when you're on the go. And speaking of being on the go and traveling with them, that's where the Zero has another trick over the One. The Zero can fold flat, and it even comes with a very lovely bespoke plush semi-rigid case to keep it all safe and sound. They've both got the standard split plug arrangement for the PC players out there, of course, but there is also an adapter you can get if you want to use it on a Mac, and indeed in your iPhone or iPad and stuff like that. But here's the cool bit. I believe that exact same adapter is also just the thing for the PlayStation 4's new headset plug on the DualShock 4 controller. I haven't tested this as the PS4 isn't quite on Aussie shores just yet, but I'm pretty damn sure that the 3.5 4-pole connector is exactly what the PS4 wants. So that's going to be pretty damn sweet too. So if you're deciding between the two, anywhere you go, you're going to get great sound and quite a lovely mic. A big long 3-meter cord, the nifty trick with the boom mic mute switch, and both are light and very comfortable. So where's the decision making? Well, if you're a traveling pro gamer, the Zero is the best choice. It's superior at blocking out outside noise, and if you're in a big hall full of other gamers and crowds and stuff, or at a LAN party, it's beautiful. And of course they fold flat and come with the hard protective case to keep your investment sound as a pound as well. Bonus. But if you mostly game at home, you may give the edge to the One. Its more open design and better airflow mean it's more comfortable for very long play sessions. And by more comfortable, I obviously mean it's less prone to causing sweaty ear syndrome than the enclosed leatherette cups of the Zero. But in truth, they both have crazy soft and gloriously comfortable fits to them. And in fact, as I was finishing up writing the voiceover for this video, they're so comfortable I literally forgot I was wearing the G4ME Ones. I'm typing away and I picked up the Zeros and I tried to put them on over the ones I was already wearing. Now that is comfort, people, no lie. When we're talking about price, the Zero wants just under 400 of your Australian currency units, and the One shaves $30 off that at $369.95. Recommended retail price. So, like I said, these are unmistakably premium end stuff and purpose built for the serious pro gamer types. But if you're the kind of person who can justify buying a headset up at the shiny end of the spectrum like these, I highly recommend putting the Sennheisers on your list. They're an extremely well thought out design and made from the best of Sennheiser's materials and components. And as far as I'm concerned, that combination will only ever lead to very nice things happening to my ears. Not so much my wallet, but my ears, well, they friggin' love them. Thanks for watching. I hope this has been handy for you. I am Blunty, and I will catch you next time.